Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us continue with the next topic, that is operator precedence grammar, guys. Okay, so to be clear, operator precedence grammar is completely different from our traditional ones, guys. Okay, yes. Okay, so this operator precedence grammar is used for scientific applications. So used for scientific applications, and there are only two major conditions here to check, guys. So if any grammar passes these conditions, we can say that the grammar is operator precedence. So only based on these two conditions you can conclude it. That's it. Okay, yes. So the first condition is the grammar should not contain any epsilon production. So something tends to epsilon, so this is not allowed. And similarly, no two non-terminals should be adjacent to each other. So something like X implies AB. So two capital letters can never be side by side, guys. So those are the only two conditions with respect to operator precedence grammar. So what will be our first step? So let us take some examples. So which of these four are operator precedence? So let us check first one. So is it operator precedence? The answer is no, because two non-terminals are adjacent. And let us check this. So here there are no two terminals and there is no epsilon. Hence this is operator precedence. What about this? So here there is epsilon. So not operator precedence. So this looks okay. There is no two non-terminals are beside, because here they are indicating it with an operation. So there is no issue with that. But the observation here is, here we are having int. So what do they mean by int? So that's absolutely wrong. So hence you can conclude that this particular thing is also not operator precedence grammar. Okay, yes. So now most of the students are in a confusion, like, okay, so we understood this, but in examination what do they ask them? So are they going to give 4 options and ask us? The answer is yes. So there are few questions in this way also. So they will give 4 options and they will say that which of the following is operator precedence grammar. Like now, as they are MSQ, so we can expect a direct question from here. And the other way of asking a question is draw, for a given grammar, draw the particular parse tree. Okay, yes. Or operator precedence graph they will ask. Okay, yes. So let me explain you with an example, guys. Okay, E implies E/id, and where A implies plus or operation. Okay, that's really good. And they are asking, can we generate id plus id into id? So if we want to calculate this, what is the operator precedence order? So basically, if you recall, we use BODMAS, right? So in mathematics we use BODMAS, so do multiplication first in that way. So what do we do with respect to this? And in that question they will clearly give you few conditions, guys. And in the question they told that, okay, the operator precedence of plus is lesser than star. Okay, and okay, yes, and this is the only thing which they have given in the question. So based on that, what we can identify, guys, so the precedence of a star is more. So indirectly you are going to solve id into id first, and after that you are going to add the result to this particular id to get the final result. So that is absolutely correct. So these questions you can directly solve in this way, but in reality, in computer way, so it solves in a different way, guys. So what computer does is, just for our understanding, I'm teaching you these things. So just this is the result, guys. So they will give a question in that way. So assume that this is the question. Okay, so this is the question. So let me write it down. So that's a PYQP, guys. So they are saying A hash B dollar C dollar D hash E hash F. And they clearly told that dollar is having highest precedence and it is moving in a left to right. So the associativity is left to right. And when it comes to ash, so this is for dollar, and the next precedence is for ash, and that is moving from left to right. Sorry, right to left. So this is ash. So that is what given in the question. So based on that, what we can conclude, guys. So first of all, we are going to work with a dollar, and from that to left to right. So from left to right, I found this first dollar. So let us solve it. Dollar C. So once this particular thing is done, then what we will do, guys? Okay, so then the next dollar is in between these two, the result and D. So the result dollar with the D, and after that all dollars are done. So basically this part is done. So now we will move on to ash part. So in the reverse way. So now first I will calculate E ash F. Okay, and once I got that result, so now I need to perform that result with this, right? So with our previous result. So in between these two, I'll perform that ash, and after that I will perform this ash with respect to A. Right? Yes. So now this is the diagram. So in this way they could ask the question, or they could even give, instead of solving it also, they will say here ash is a nothing but multiplication, or they will say it is a plus, where dollar is a nothing but addition. And now they will give some value. So 9 ash $10, $11, $12 ash, 13 ash, 14. So now they will ask what is the result. So they can give it as a fill in the blank, right? Yes. So now as you draw on graph, so what is the first thing? So you will do operation in between 10 and 11. So as it is plus, it will be 21. Okay. So first we are performing dollar, so this is 21. After that we are adding these two things. So the result will be 33. So after that we are going to, so both of them I wrote plus. Wow, that's really good, right? Yes. Okay. So now we are done till here. So now the next thing is multiplication. So the 13 into 14. So I think I need to get calci for this. 13 into 14. The answer is 182. So after that again multiplication with 182 into 33. The result is a 606. Again the multiplication, sorry, 6006. And again this multiplication with a 9. So the final result is a 54054. So in this way we can expect questions, guys. Okay. So they might directly ask us to draw the graph. Like in options they will give the graphs and we need to compare which is correct, or they can give in terms of values and they can ask the direct answer. Got it? Yes. So these are the two popular ways in which the examiner asks. And how does a computer solve this is, so it is going to create a table, guys. So what you can find in this table is, when we compare with ID, which is important. So first, do we perform ID or plus? Do we perform plus or plus? So plus or into. So into or plus or dollar or something. So this is the table which the computer will generate, guys. So there will be few conditions. So ID will not be equal to ID, and plus will be greater than plus, and star will be greater than star, and ID has highest precedence and dollar has lowest precedence, and a dollar means it is accepted. Okay, so in this way we are going to have the table and you will fill the table, guys. So just that is nothing but the precedence order, guys, to be clear, right? Yes. So if there is a plus and ID, as I told, ID is greater, so ID will be greater than plus. Similarly, when it compares between plus and into, so which is having highest precedence, so into. So into is greater than plus. So in that way, so that is the exact table. So based on that, you will use a stack to push the values. So and using a stack at the end of the game, you are generating the same graph only, guys. So the graph will be same. Just the thing is, in examination, when it is a semester based examination, you need to solve in this way. Okay. Yes. So now I hope everyone got a clear idea, right? So this is the method which we'll be following in our examination, because we want to do our problem in faster way, right? Yes. Okay, so now I hope everyone got a clear idea, right? Yes. So anyway, while discussing PYQPC, we'll get more clarity on these particular things, guys. So don't worry. Okay. Yes. Okay, so now I hope everyone got a clear idea with respect to that. So in the next lecture, let us go through the next topic, that is the semantic analysis, guys. Okay, so till now what did we discuss, guys? So we discussed about lexical analysis and syntax analysis, right? So in the next lecture we'll be discussing semantic. After that we'll be discussing intermediate code generation. After that, code optimization. So these will be the 3 upcoming lectures. Okay. Yes. So in the next lecture, let us discuss about this semantic analysis. Okay. Yes. So let us meet in the next lecture. I hope everyone got a clear idea with respect to operator precedence, right? Yes. So anyway, while discussing PYQPC, you will get more clarity, guys. So don't worry. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let us continue with the semantic analysis in the next lecture. Okay. Yes. So let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Thank you.